Hi, welcome to DC Fan Gives Hope. I'll try and make this 5 minutes, okay? I am getting angry with so-called Snyder fans, okay? And don't get me wrong, I'm all for an extra cut and everything else, or different versions or more minutes into it, and there's a lot of rumours going about that we are getting some sort of extra 30 minutes and stuff. There's people complaining that so-called scenes that have appeared on the telly, like Superman and the black suit, he was never wearing a black suit, some sort of Snyder fans would say, but it's in the scene to the side, he's not wearing it, he never once wore it, but you'll see it in the background. And then there's a scene where he's flying, landing down, and talking to Alfred, that scene where we wondered who was Alfred talking to and stuff. Now, that scene, and maybe the other scene as well, it wasn't pivotal for that to be included in the film. It wasn't really serving much of the storyline. It was an extra 10-15 minutes, especially when the studios was forcing it to be 2 hours long. So Zach, as well, had to cut things. And the reason why I say Zach instead of Joss is because when you'll see the extra scenes or behind the scenes, you'll realise that Zach was there most of the time, and most of these extra deleted scenes or whatnot, or will prove to you that it was never ever filmed the way some of these so-called Snyder fans have been claiming. For instance, the Mera and Aquaman scene, when it's meant to be, I can't remember his name, Malco or something. Anyway, an Atlantean played by the guy out of Spider-Man. His name escapes me. Anyway, and he was meant to be in the scene with Mera and Aquaman talking, but then we see behind the scenes footage and he isn't there, and it's just Zach plus Aquaman and Mera. There's no other character there. So everything's all hearsay, everything's just rumours, and most of it's coming from Snyder fans that want this sort of cut. And as I say, I'm nothing against that. I am against Snyder fans trying to tell people not to buy the Justice League DVD and support it. Christopher Reeve movie, the Richard Donner cut, came out with no petition, and nobody was really, I don't remember people asking for it to be done. Now there's things put in actors' mouths, like Christian Hines says he's seen the Zack Snyder cut and it was, much better. There is no quote from that. It was just somebody said that's what he said and everything else. I may be wrong. You can put your comments down below and stuff like that, right? I do remember reading an article where he did say that there were some scenes cut out, and he was disappointed because if he talked a wee bit more and stuff. There was talk about that his Steppenwolf's mother being in the box, but really, when you look at the mother's name that's mentioned, that's not Steppenwolf's mother, that's like Darkseid's mother. Okay, so all that jargon may be wrong as well. Okay, so you've got to really do your fact finding out yourself and don't listen to these articles. And it's easy. All you need to do is Google characters. Google and Wikipedia and stuff like that, and find out who Darkseid's mother was, and then compare it to that. It's easy. And another thing is, some people say, now we got 2 articles. One person saying, "Oh, the Zack Snyder cut was impressive and it was majestic, it was brilliant and stuff like that." But then you get other articles that basically says it was unwatchable, that you couldn't see it, and that's why Zack Snyder had to come in round about the time people were claiming he was fired and changing it. He had to come in and sort of rehance the story. Joss Whedon came in and sort of cut it. So you've got 2 different versions. But of course, if you're a Zack Snyder fan or whatever, you'll support the best one that's sort of that you want to support. So all I'm saying is, main thing is, buy the Justice League DVD. Watch the extras, and maybe in a year or so time, or maybe in a month, maybe they'll bring out another version. So far it's looking like the film's about 135 minutes long or something like that. The time changes. But support the DCEU. Feel grand, enjoy it for for what it is and put everything in the backstory and all the rumours and the internet, because they could be, the Zack Snyder group could be actually Marvel fans trying to get you to belittle the DCU. You never know. But I know there's genuine Snyder fans out there that love Justice League but want the cut. And they always say they enjoyed it, they'll probably buy it anyway, but they still want a Snyder cut. Those are the people you want to listen to, not the ones that saying, do not buy this, do not buy the DVD. Who are they to say not buy it? Let us know your thoughts and feelings down below, and be positive and support the DCEU.